Hi everybody, this is NW619 Gamer and welcome to episode 2 of the FIM Speedway Grand Prix Season 50 2015. Just before we start the next Grand Prix, let's have a look at the current standings after race 1. And you'll see that I'm top on 16 points playing as Tai Woffinden, Pedersen 14, Everson 13 and Johnson also on 13. Just to recap, I'm not changing any parts on the bike throughout the entire Grand Prix season. All I've done, as you'll see, is I'm just, after each race, repairing all the parts and keeping the same ones that I start with. Okay, so the next Grand Prix 2, race 2, is in Finland. Let's get to the start.
Let the competition begin. Well, I hope we'll be a witness to a meeting full of marvellous moments.
So hopefully we'll get a good start. I believe this is quite a long track. So we'll see how we fare in this first race. So we're all ready to go. It looks like I'm on the inside gate.
From the inner curve as follows.
Okay,
Tai Woffinden, Michael Jensen, Chris Harris,
points.
And close to the safety fence, Troy Batchelor. Go! A dangerous situation. Troy Batchelor drops into last place. Chris Harris has let himself be cheated by his rivals. Troy Batchelor bringing up the rear. Chris Harris overtakes. Troy Batchelor drops into last place. First, Michael Jensen. Troy Batchelor bringing up the rear. Race is at the halfway stage now. First, Michael Jensen, right behind. Chris Harris takes the lead. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. First, Chris Harris. Entering the last bend. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. Chris Harris is in a class of his own. It was a fascinating
Okay, it's the end of the
race.
first race. And I managed to get a point on the board, had a good start. Was in the lead for the first couple of bends, but well, the straights are so long, I didn't have enough power and they really raced away from me, the front two.
The next series of heats lie ahead of us.
Skip to my next heat, and it looks like we're in heat number 5, and there we are, I'm in 12th place on 1 point. Okay, so let's get to the start. I think I'll stay with the tyres I've got, they're on 80%. Let's get to the start of the race. Looks like it's gate number 2 for this one. Let's hope for more than 1 point.
From the inner curve as follows. Thomas H. Jonasson, Tai Woffinden, Jarek Hampel, and close to the safety fence, Niels Christian Everson. Tapes go up. It could end up badly. Thomas H. Jonasson is off.
Okay, so we lost the rider on the first bend. Glad I thought for a moment it was going to be my fault, it was going to be excluded, but it looks like he's been excluded. There we go, Johansson has fallen and excluded, so that at least if I finish, I'll guarantee the point. Let's get back to the start of the race. I think I'll still stick with the tyres. No, I might change the tyres actually. Let's give me some new tyres. 100%, there we are. Make sure we'll get maximum grip on this one.
From the inner curve as follows. Tai Woffinden, Jarek Hampel, Niels Christian Everson.
Hopefully we can get a good start.
Take off. A dangerous situation. Shoulder to Niels Christian Everson is disqualified. First, Tai Woffinden. Jarek Hampel takes the lead. It could end up badly. Jarek Hampel takes the lead. Tai Woffinden bringing up the rear, elbow to elbow. Races at the halfway stage now. Jarek Campbell takes the lead. It's pretty close here. A dangerous situation. Tai Woffinden bringing up the rear. The situation changes instantly. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. First, Jarek Campbell. Entering the last bend. Jarek Campbell wins. We've got the following lads on the finish line.
What a very strange race that was. We lost another one on the first bend, I think, on the second on the restart, and then I almost lost it on that third lap. I had to take my foot off the gas, and there we are in second place, 2 points. Almost completely lost it, but had to slow down, stay on the bike and get the points.
The next series of heats lie ahead of us. Is anyone capable of beating Greg Hancock?
Skip to our next heat. And we're back down into 10th place, so we're on heat number 9. So not a bad start, not a brilliant start. So we can get some more points in this race. Again, this track is very long on the straights, and it seems to be really wearing the tyres down. So we'll have to keep a watch on that. Looks like the inside gate is a no-go at the moment. No wins from the inside. There we are. I'm on gate number 3, so hopefully that's a good omen. Some big boys are in this race, so this is going to be a real struggle, I reckon. Hopefully we can get a good start.
At the gates, red, Greg Hancock. Blue helmet, Nicky Pedersen. White, Tai Woffinden. Yellow, Christoph Kasperzak. Tapes go up. A dangerous situation. An even start for the pack. Nicky Pedersen is disqualified. Christoph Kasperzak comes in front. Tai Woffinden last. Christoph Kasperzak is overtaken. Christoph Kasperzak takes the lead. First, Christoph Kasperzak. Tai Woffinden bringing up the rear. Races at the halfway stage now. First, Christoph Kasperzak. Close on his tail, Greg Hancock. Tai Woffinden bringing up the rear. What a thrilling moment. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. First, Christoph Kasperzak. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. Tai Woffinden is disqualified. Entering the crucial last bend.
Lost
Christoph Kasperzak wins.
Should have just stuck with the third place. I thought as I got closer I could take him, and just completely lost it. And that is a total disaster.
Finishing we have Christoph Kasperzak,
no
Greg
points.
Hancock.
Could have just settled for the 1 point. Got greedy and came away with nothing.
The next series of heats lie ahead of us.
Good thing. There we go. There were only 3 points from 3 rides. It's going to be a real struggle to make the semi-finals now. Let's just skip to the next heat. Go down even further. We're only 1 point behind 8th place, so we really need to get some points on the board in this one. Infamous wild card in this race, whoever that may be. Just give ourselves some new tyres if we need them. Once again, I had a great start in the last race. Just couldn't hold it. I really see so much more power on the straights. Can't keep up with it. There we go, the outside gate for this one.
At the gates, red, wild card, blue helmet, Nadsej Janowski, white, Chris Holder, yellow, Tai Woffinden. Take off. A dangerous situation. An even start for the pack. First, wild card. Tai Woffinden last. Nadsej Janowski drops drops into last place. And Zajanowski cheated his opponents. Tai Woffinden bringing up the rear. Race is at the halfway stage now. Tai Woffinden touches the air fence. Wildcard in the lead from the gate. Tai Woffinden bringing up the rear. What a thrilling moment. A dangerous situation. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. And Zajanowski drops into last place. And Zajanowski drops into last place. Entering the last bend. Chris Holder is in a class of his own. It was a fascinating race.
Third place. Was never really in the race. Just got that past Zajanowski and got that 1 point. It's going to be a real struggle to make the semi-finals now. We've only got 4 points from 4 races.
The next series of heats lie ahead of us.
Standings are. So skip to our next heat, which is heat 17. Wow. Yeah. It's safe to say we need a win in the next race. Definitely, it's up for grabs. Doyle and Eveson are on 6 points. Doyle's in our race, but honestly, I don't think we're going to make the semi-finals in this one. But certainly in the last race, we'll certainly give it a go. But it should give themselves some new tyres, best possible chance. And away we go. So hopefully, and the inside gate, which is not the greatest gate. I'm not sure if anybody's won from that gate yet. Just on
at the gates. Red, Tai Woffinden. Blue helmet, Jason Doyle.
Okay.
White, Matti Zegar. Yellow,
points.
Andreas Jonsson. Go! Elbow to elbow. An even start for the pack. Jason Doyle is overtaken. First, Jason Doyle takes the lead. Matti Zegar bringing up the rear. Elbow to elbow. Andreas Jonsson drops into last place. First, Jason Doyle. A dangerous situation. Andreas Jonsson bringing up the rear. Race is at the halfway stage now. First, Jason Doyle. Andreas Jonsson overtakes. What a thrilling moment. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. It could end up badly. Jason Doyle in the lead from Andreas Jonsson. Cheated his opponents. Entering the crucial last bend. Jason Doyle wins. It was a fascinating race.
That's the end of our Grand Prix after 5 heats. Lost almost in second for a long time of that race. Was never in the race for first, but I have lost on that last lap to Jonsson, so we're 1 point.
Next series of heats lie ahead of us.
That's 5 points from 5 heats, and that won't be good enough to make the semi-finals, unfortunately. So there we are, end up in 13th place, so a big difference to the first Grand Prix where I ended up with 16 points at first. So semi-finals: Hancock, Campbell, Kasserits, Pedersen, Doyle, Holder, Zegar and Everson. Let's go to semi-final 1, and that's the end. There we go. Hampel 18 points, Zegar 13, Holder 12, Everson 10. Hancock also got 14 points, no, didn't make the final. And unfortunately I ended up down in unlucky for some 13th with 5 points. There we go. The end of the Finnish Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the standings. There we are. I've gone down from 1st to 6th, unfortunately, in that Grand Prix. So Hampel in 1st with 26, Pedersen and Hancock 25, Zegar and Everson 23 and 21 points. Okay, so that's the end of the episode 2 of the Finnish Grand Prix. I hope you can all join me for episode 3, and that is the Czech Republic FIM Speedway Grand Prix from Prague. Hope you can all join me then.